Hi everybody, it is Catherine McIntosh and welcome to day 9, the adventure of you creating with your body. Oh my goodness, wow, it's been so amazing. So this is something I've known for a really long time, and every time I talk about it, people go, oh my gosh. So what is day 9? Day 9 is the idea of if you can't change it, it's not yours. So several years ago, like almost a decade ago, I was in a class on psychic awareness and how to hone your psychic awareness. And we did all these like significant metaphysical things. But one of the things that what the person who was teaching the class said, and it was like one of those like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. So I have always had this like a lot since I was 15. I went into the wrongness of my body, and no matter what I did to change it, no matter what I did to try and like create more space and more ease, I always went back into this cranky, frustrated universe, and always felt fat and heavy, always felt like I wasn't pretty enough or skinny enough, and it was just like this like mental masturbation, for better lack of a word. And so I was looking at that day, I was having a particularly hard day about my body and looking at myself in the mirror and seeing something I didn't really like resonate with. And I looked at, wow, I've spent, 15 plus years basically in this energy, never really being able to change it. And he said, if you can't stop a thought and the thought keeps coming back and over, and you change it and you do everything about it, he's like, it's not your thought. It's not yours. And we've known with the tools of access that 98% of our thoughts, feelings, and emotions don't belong to us. But somehow when the dense thoughts, feelings, and emotions come up, especially if they match the thing we think is wrong with us, we buy that thought, feeling, and emotion as ours, as real. And so here is what I want you to play with for day 9 is, if you haven't been able to change your body, what if there's some aspect of those thoughts, feelings, and emotions that aren't yours? What if the density isn't yours? What if the crank in your universe about the way you see yourself isn't yours? What if the pain in your back isn't yours? So everything that you've done to change your body, my gut hit after years of doing this work and years of trying to change my body and not being able to, until I came into the tools of access and then created the no judgment diet, is none of these thoughts are ours. None of them. None of the problems we think are real with our body, if you haven't been able to change it, then it's not yours. Okay? You get that? So the question you're going to play with is, and I got this from the amazing Dr. Dane here recently at the Maestro class in Rome. I just literally got back. So the question is, what points of view am I using to create the problem with blank am I choosing? So here's what it looks like. What points of views am I using to create the problems with my body I'm choosing? Everything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 9 shorts, boys and meows. So what points of views am I using to create the problems with my weight am I choosing? Everything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 9 shorts, boys and meows. So for every problem you have, there's a point of view. And maybe there's one, maybe there's 1,000. But what we've known is for every point of view that's in place, usually there's several more right behind it. So that is the question I want you to play with. Why? So you can start to discover all the points of views you have that aren't even yours. All the points of view that are in place that are sticking you with not changing and being in communion with your body. Because for every point of view and for every judgment you have, you cannot receive everything that doesn't match that point of view. So the only things you can receive are all the energies and information that match the point of view you have. Okay? Got it? Get it? Good. So that is the question, and the clearing is, what stupidity are you using to invoke and perpetrate the points of views onto your body you keep choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pock, pod, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. So if the things you cannot change about your body are not yours, and if you've returned to sender and it doesn't change, then chances are there's an implant or an explant or a lie in place. So doing the question, which is, what points of views am I using to create the problem with blank am I choosing? So if you can't change it, guess what, my friends? And this is what Dr. Dane here came out with at the Maestro classes, it's not your problem. If you have not been able to change a problem that you think is yours, and you have meditated and done yoga and pot and pocked and used the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement and gone to body classes and danced it out and processed it out and gone to psychologists and used Access facilitators, and you've done everything possible you think you can to try and change it, and you haven't yet been able to change it, well, 99.9% of it, chances are that it is not your problem. You've been trying to solve a problem that is not yours. So destroy and uncreate all the implants and explants, return to sender, and keep on going, because it ain't your problem. Yeah, so I am just fresh back off the plane from Rome, about to hop on a plane in another day. Thank God I gave myself an extra day. So today's Thursday, I'm hopping on a plane to Saturday to fly back to London. And what I gotta say to you, and what I realized being on the plane, is all the density in my body that I was perceiving while I was on the plane, the desire to want to eat, none of it was mine. And so I just kept like going, wow, what points of views am I using to create the problem with eating I am choosing? And then I would pot and pocket, and I got lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. So my friends, it is about, what do you know? What does your body know? And what if you could be in total communion with your body? And the times that you aren't, who cares? Move on. None of us are perfect. The person, if you're in relationship, the person you're in relationship with isn't perfect. You, as the person that person is in relationship with, isn't perfect 100% of the time. You do the best you can with what you have in the moment. And that's all you can do, is keep choosing. And if anything, do not judge you for not getting it 100% right. That's all I got to say. So I adore you all. Hope you're having a magical, magical, magical day. And what the heck else is possible? Go out and make it awesome. And I will see you on the flip side. Bye for now.